What's up, boys? So while we're waiting for the results of UFC 315 this weekend, so we can figure out what is going on in International Fight Week. Is Ilia going to be fighting Islam? Is Ilia going to be fighting Charles Oliveira? Or is Islam going to be moving? We have no idea. Islam tweeted this like out of touch, low service, one bar, because my boy's in the caves. My boy's in the mountains, he's in the caves, a little bit out of touch. Once Islam gets it, you should have had it by 2 weeks. My boy's news cycle is a little slow. So he tweeted out this today. He said, "This Saturday's main event will define what my next move is." I mean, yeah, that's kind of what we've all been talking about. But regardless of the outcome of that fight, I'm not going to vacate my lightweight title. What? When I read that, I almost jumped out of my body. What? Then he follows it up with, "We might get a real contender in there." Bro, how out of touch are you? The only reason that you're not fighting number one contenders is because of you. You fight what? Twice a year? Once a year? People you have fought at lightweight, I'll rattle them off for you as a champion. Charles Oliveira for the belt that you submitted. Okay, we'll give that to you, even though Charles has a crazy tendency to quit. Okay, sure. Then, Volk took you to a decision, who, in my opinion, whooped your ass. He left you bloody, you were bruised up, Volk looked fine, he even ended the fight on top of you, fucking you up. Okay. Then, I forgot, I think Charles pulls out, again, and we get Islam versus Volk on short notice, which Volk gets left, but again, it's on short notice, but it doesn't matter, my boy's a featherweight. Okay. After that, you go and fight Dustin Poirier, who takes you to a 4-round decision, where he scars you on your face with an elbow for the rest of your life. You're going to carry that scar for the rest of your life. Okay. Did I mention that Dustin Poirier's next fight after he fought Islam was his retirement fight? Bro was one fight away removed from retirement and took a champion to a 20-minute, basically, decision. Okay. Islam's next fight after that is Money Moicano on 24 hours short notice. So remind me again, what contenders has he fought? What 155 contenders have you fought? But when a real contender pops out, a dude who dominated his weight class, killed two legends, murdered Volk, murdered Holloway, did Volk way dirtier than you could have, and it was on a real fight. He had a full camp. It was everything like that. Then did Max, super filthy. Max didn't even want to meet him in the middle of the octagon. Ilia decides, I'm going to vacate my belt and move up. You're running. So you're going to sit here and say, I'm not vacating my belt. I just want to move up and fight JDM. JDM's last three opponents, including this fight at 315, would be Belal Muhammad, Gilbert Burns, and Kevin Holland. Does that sound right to you guys? Okay, so your last three opponents before fighting Islam Makhachev is Kevin Holland, Gilbert Burns, and then you fought Belal. Belal, okay, we'll keep Belal out of that, but Gilbert Burns and Kevin, what are we doing? Islam, you're a fucking bully. You're picking on people that you know that you could put hands on, but you don't want to see somebody that you think is a match for you. Ilia is a complete match for you, bro. He can grapple. He can squabble. His judo's on point. You're a pussy. You're scared. Now, it would be a problem, right, if you wanted to move up to welterweight to fight one time, and JDM said, no, bro, you're not a real welterweight. You're not even ranked in our division. Like, what are we on about? And honestly, welterweight has a bigger problem than lightweight because welterweight, there's like 5 number one contenders. We got Joaquin Buckley, Sean Brady, Ian Gary, and Shavkat Rakhmonov. And then whoever loses this fucking bullshit fight, plus Islam. That's 6. Take care of your division, bro. You literally only want to fight twice a year. Most of the time, it's once a year. You're bullshit when you say twice a year. You only fight once a year. And then you come out with these like, yes, if King Kong can make 155, bring him here. If King Kong can make 155, bring him here. Ilia can make 155, bro, and you're running away from him. I got Ilia Topuria, KO, round 2. I will be putting it in as soon as we see Belal ragdoll JDM across that octagon floor, because that's exactly what's going to be going on this Saturday night. If you guys think that Belal is going to take an L, you're out of this world. You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. You got to stop smoking spice. No more smoking spice for you. But if you think Belal is going to win, keep smoking spice. Keep smoking the spice. Keep smoking the spice. Islam, bro. You're fucking delusional. This is for you. Islam, I hope you can hear this in the cave. Turn the volume up. You're fucking delusional, bro. You have not fought no real contenders at 155. Fought Charles once. We'll give that to you. Besides that, none. None. Dustin fought Benoit Saint Denis and then got a title shot off of that. Are we being for real? Are we being for real? Fight Ilia Tuporia. I don't want to hear this. No, I'm not going to vacate my belt. I'm just leaving the division on hold for about a year and a half because I want to go fight JDM one time. I don't understand how this makes sense. I really don't. I don't understand what made bro think he could tweet this. It honestly just has me in like absolute shock and awe. It really does. We need Ilia versus Islam. I'm tired of seeing this fucking Dagestani run around and act like he doesn't know who the real 155 contender is in this division. It's Ilia. It's Ilia, bro. Figure it out. Figure it out. UFC, I mean, there's nothing I can say to you because Bilal's going to beat the shit out of JDM. Islam doesn't have a choice. Peace.